Good day, viewers. Today I'm going to be doing an oil change on my Scion IQ 2014, and I'm just going to first of all show the tools that I'm going to be needing for this job here. The 3/8 drive ratchet, a 14 millimeter for the oil drain bolt, a special oil, what would you call this? A special oil filter. What is it called here? An oil filter housing wrench. That's it. If you just use just a like just a plain one, like just a cap style one. Sorry about the lighting there. This is just a plain cap style one right here. I'll show you that. Come to the bench here. Forget it. It ain't gonna work. You're gonna strip it out. Probably strip the housing as well as your tool. So no, not that. You do need this. This has the little notches that goes on the housing there. I can basically show you this right now. We'll get underneath the vehicle there. So an absolute must. If you don't have this, don't even bother. You can buy these wherever, your local parts store, Amazon, eBay, whatever. I bought mine at the local auto parts store there. And then I decided to use a socket on top of that. Mine just happens to be, I know this is impacting, you just use a regular 6-point. This is a 24 millimeter. That just fits on there nice. I know it's 1/2 inch, but you could, yeah, I don't think you could get a 24 millimeter 3/8 drive. So this is a 6-point 1/2 inch drive, 24 mil, 6-point. That just fits on there. And the bottom of the oil cap housing, you'll need you can use a 3/8 drive, like just an extension, okay, which is 3/8 drive there. And I'll show you what that's for when I remove the housing there. I'm actually using a specific tool. This one just happens to be by Mac. It's a VP12, Victor Papa 12. It's 1/2 inch drive and goes to an exact 3/8. There's no like round ball sort of thing here that you see here on your ratchet there. I mean, this will work too, or on a socket or extensions. This will work too. Maybe just use an extension instead of the ratchet. But anyway, so this is going to be. Let's just get down underneath here. Actually, you know what? Let me just show you where the oil filter and the oil drain plug is, since there's no videos that I could find out. Okay, right underneath the vehicle. So just as a reference point, this is the front of the vehicle. We're now going underneath, and you just keep going. It's on the passenger side, and I'm getting water dripping on myself here. I don't know if you can see that, but that's right there is the oil drain plug. And then the filter, excuse the lighting there, the oil filter housing is right there. And that's what I'm talking about, that little doodad 3/8 drive thing. I'll show you what you do first. You're going to remove that first, drain the oil, and then remove the housing. But you see where this little notch is right there, where my finger is? That's basically what you're going to engage the that cap style wrench there. So yeah, I'll just remove it, and there's I don't think you're going to be really bored seeing oil drain here. I only have my hands, so I don't have a tripod. So anyways, yeah, so I'll come back in a minute once that's off. Okay, so here's the oil filter housing. So this sits underneath the vehicle, and underneath here, this is the doodad. That O-ring sits in there, and this is what I'm talking about there, on the very bottom there. You can just put in a 3/8 drive extension, or I used a tool that fits in there exactly there. And just unscrew that. And then basically what you do is you remove this from underneath the vehicle. Sorry, I didn't show this because I don't have a tripod and it's really low clearance there. And then you take this and you press it in, and you have to press it in quite hard. Your hands are going to make, the oil's going to make a mess on your hands there, and you just push that in. What I would recommend is I just put it to the side of it and then pushed it down, gave it a good tug, and then the oil drains out. And then the way you remove this is you just a quick motion to the side and then you remove. Then you grab your special wrench here, and then you see here's where the notches are. So sorry, yeah, this is flipped underneath the upside down here, and then this is what you need here because of the notch here, you see, and the filter wrench has these notches, and you just line it up wherever it fits. Sometimes it'll fit. Can't do this without a stupid tripod here. Either like this. See, it fits in there. You see those little tabs there? And on that side there too. So you need this tool. You don't have it, then recommend you get it. And then bring everything to the bench, clean it up. Okay, you remove this little doodah there. This is the O-ring. These are the new ones. I already threw out the old ones already. And just clean everything up there. And then again, I clean this housing up. You can clean the inside up a little bit there. And the new O-ring goes over here in that notch, in that big notch here. Not here where my pick is pointing there. Not there, but right there. Okay? And basically loop this with oil. Clean the housing as well on the block underneath the vehicle there, because this is threaded. You do not want to cross thread this. So Toyota's actually smart in the instructions. It says lubricate the threads here when you're putting it on. Lubricate the O-ring both before and after, as well as lubricate the threads and the outside of the O-ring. Again, this O-ring, be careful, put it on with your new ones on with your hand there. It goes around there. Lubricate it again with your hand, and then lubricate the housing as well. Yeah, for parts you need an oil filter, of course. The Element, it comes with this drain. You need a new drain plug gasket. I recommend that. So that from Toyota as well. And there are excellent instructions. It's the oil kit is 04152-YZZA7, Yankee Zulu Zulu Alpha 7. And if you read the instructions here, it gives you very detailed instructions on the installation procedure here as well. So read those, follow those to the T, because that's very, very important, especially lubricating the threads here on the cap here, as well as on the block as well. It says that in the instructions there, so it's very good. And of course, follow the torque specs. This is torqued to, it says 25 Newton meters, 25 plus or minus 5 Newton meters. I think that's around 20 foot-pounds. And then this little one in the middle, that gets torqued down to, according to the instructions, to 12 point, what is that? 12.5. Small O-ring and bolt assembly, tighten bolt to 12.5. I don't know if you can see that, but it says 12. It's 12.5 plus or minus 2.5 Newton meters. So again, sorry, I don't have a tripod. I can't take a video of this while I'm doing this here. But that basically covers it. When you're putting this back on, of course, this just slides. There's no direction on here. Just slides in right there. Push it down, and then the O-ring, very important. Follow instructions on the on the box here. They're very good instructions. A bit tedious. They've got so many figures here. It's fairly hard to follow, but you can just go step by step there, and you should be good. Okay, and very last, of course, you got to put in the proper grade and the proper amount of oil. 0W20 is what the manual calls for. So I think it's 3.7 quarts or 3.5 liters. So these come in 946. So 946 times 3 plus the remaining here. So you have about 300 mils remaining there. So yeah, sorry about rambling on there with the oil filter. That was really the purpose for me making this entertainment video there regarding the oil filter housing there. And that's it. Thanks for watching.